and welcome to the Plaster Dragon and our episode of Web of Lies, a D&D 5e modern game set in Washington, D.C. We're so excited to have you. We're going to get started after just a few quick announcements. First off, tomorrow we're going to be having Drunken Dread with two very special guest stars, including myself. Yes, I think I'm very special.
Hello and welcome to the Plaster Dragon.
We're going to be doing it in a haunted house, and that's about all I know, and I am very excited to finally get to play this game. On Sunday, we're going to be doing an AMA for the cast of Chosen Family, our home D&D fantasy game. You can still submit questions inside of our Discord. We'll also be taking questions live during the AMA through the Twitch. But if you want to make sure your question gets in, you can post it up until about 1 p.m. tomorrow when I'm going to be curating the list. And then when we hit 100 followers, we're going to be doing a giveaway, probably during that AMA. We're only a couple away, so please tell your friends. And if you haven't already, give our channel a follow. And then, of course, on Monday, oh yeah, that's what we're giving away, the dice coin. It's super cool. It's literally any sided die that you want it to be. You just spin it. And then Monday, we'll be going back with Chosen Family to deal with the ramifications of the last episode. If you're going to be tuning into the AMA, I highly recommend catching up because there will probably be spoilers. And when I say probably, I mean definitely. And then Tuesday will be Something Wicked This Way Comes, our other D&D 5e modern game. And Wednesday, we'll be doing a fiasco set in the zoo. Does anyone... Oh, final announcement. We are short one player tonight. Atavistic, our friendly neighborhood warlock, could not make it because he is traveling. So in his place, we have a guest star. Jaw will be playing a brand new character who I'm excited for you all to meet. Now, everyone except for Josh, because I want everyone to meet you kind of at the same time in character. Would you mind going around and introducing your characters, starting with Carmen?
Hi, I'm Firehawk. I am playing Carmen Lopez. I am a monk and have been having issues with one of my other party members.
Speaking of issues with other party members, Kenny?
Hi, my name's Jacob. I play Kenny Brown, half-orc bard who is having problems with Carmen.
What a coincidence. Jonathan?
I am Brian, and I play Jonathan Moonspeaker, Native American druid and all-around herbalist.
And finally, Sarah.
Hi, I'm Kizuki, and I'm playing Sarah, a young woman that is now trying to be friends with the rest of that little party.
All right. So, does anyone have any other announcements that I'm forgetting? No? Okay. Well, without further ado, let's get started. When last we left our heroes, you were following the trail of an organization of drow who you believe to be working within the government. You follow that trail to the Daughters of the American Revolution concert hall, where you fought some things and discovered a series of high-level artifacts. Those artifacts you then took to analyze at a later time. You also vandalized the Daughters of the American Revolution concert hall, saying, "You've been bad." The next morning, you woke up and found out that the media was having a field day with that graffiti because the next person to be performing there was none other than our resident country star, Kenny Brown. They believed that his not fans, his enemies, had vandalized the show as he is the next person to be performing there because he is a gay country star. His agent booked him a spot on a morning news show later on to get his own side of the story out. Later on, the party went to one of their friends to go see if he could identify those magic items. While in the process of identifying them, Ben agents swarmed the scene where Carmen was standing outside, standing guard. And that is where we left off.
Was she standing guard, or was she just kind of sitting on a bench being annoyed at the world?
Definitely sitting on a bench being annoyed.
I was going to say porque no las dos, but that's fair. So Carmen,
Yes.
You're surround uh an unmarked van screeches to a halt in front of you, and 6 men jump out of the car. One of them is wearing a suit that seems to almost smolder in the light.
Excuse me.
Josh, would you mind introducing yourself and what you look like?
Hi everyone. I'm Richard Red. I am. I'm right now. I'm looking pretty dashing. Uh, I am in a very good look a suit with and have sunglasses, and I can't talk apparently. No. And also I have this ring on my middle finger that is pretty cool. Yeah. And I mean, other than that, yeah. I don't know what else you want. What else do you want from
Um, are there any like identifying marks on you?
there's a there is a like pin on my jacket, on my suit jacket that has like a and it's
Oh, you cut out there.
did I?
Yeah, can you repeat what's on the pin?
Sorry. It has a little sun on it.
Okay. What do you say?
Hello, miss. You're gonna need to come with us. We have some questions for you.
Who's closest to me?
Not him, a different agent.
Okay. I will stand up, crack my knuckles, look him in the eyes and say no, and then I'm going to immediately run up to the closest guy and punch him a couple times.
Sure. Roll me some damage. Or roll me to hit, I should say. You don't get to automatically hit. You're not that special.
25 on both of them.
Ooh.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, no. That'll do it.
$11 damage for the first one,
Okay.
7 for the second, and then I'm going to use a key point and dodge.
Okay. Let's have Josh, you, and the rest of the Ben agents all roll some initiative.
Well, I rolled a 10.
Okay. Josh, what did you roll?
14?
Okay. Believe it or not, you actually get to go first.
Really?
So, what are you doing?
I want to take out my my weapon. I don't know if I should tell him what it is. Can I tell him what it is?
Yeah, you can tell him what it looks like.
It looks kind of like a for lack of a better term, lightsaber. It's just kind of fiery at where the hilt, where like the sword's blade would be, and the hilt is kind of edged with this nifty little U thing on it. I don't know how to describe that, but yeah, that's what's going on there, and I'm going to swing with that. Yeah.
Okay.
First is 18. I don't know if that hits.
Just to let you know, I have dodge up, so that's with disadvantage.
Oh, my bad. 17.
Miss.
Cool. And I'll do it again, just for. That's 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And that'll do. Right?
Didn't hear what you just said.
9 points of damage. swing at you and do a thing.
Josh, go into your settings and turn off, like, check the box and turn off voice activity. I think that'll make us hear you better. Okay. Now it's the other Ben agents.
Let me
They
know
all
if you
get
need me
dis-
to. Let me know if you need me to run out and assist him.
Okay.
they all get disadvantage.
They do all get disadvantage. But I need you to make um uh what kind of a saving throw is it? Dexterity. Oh no, they make the attack. Got it. Um that is 18. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Just so you know, just so you don't have to ask every time, my AC is 19.
That's annoying. All right, so one of them throws this like black ball at you and it misses. And then two more come up and try to attack. Both of those will miss. Those will miss. Yeah, that was a 2 and a 1. Okay, it was two natural 18s in a row, so that'll hit. So you take
Wait, did you say 18?
natural 18s.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So that's 8 points of damage. And then one more. That'll miss too. All right, back around. Now it's your turn.
Gonna hit him again.
Okay.
So the first one's gonna miss, but the second one is a 19.
That'll hit. Are you hitting the same guy that you targeted before?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
10 damage, and then I'm going to dodge again.
Okay. Josh, your turn.
Cool. I'm just having, technical difficulties because I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is dodge still up?
Yeah, it is.
Cool. So that's gonna miss because it's an 11. First one at least. And the second one is gonna hit because it was a 20 again. And that'll do 12 damage. Yeah, and that's
Okay.
my.
That's your turn?
Yep.
All right, Ben Agent's turns again. I have only 120. Unless I steal one from over here. Those will miss. That'll hit. That is 11 points of damage. That'll miss. That'll miss. Oh, and then this last one is for another set of iron bands. Ha! All right, that will hit. So the last one, a guy throws a ball at you and it hits you square in the chest, and it extends out into iron bands, holding you immobile. You are now restrained.
Of course I am.
It's now your turn. You can make a strength check to try to get out.
Oh, I'm gonna make a strength check to try to get out. That's 20.
It is a DC of 20. Okay, you break out. But that is your whole turn.
Okay.
So, Richard, it's now your turn. You do not have disadvantage this time.
I don't. Cool. Me. So then I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing, but for my bonus action, I'm gonna do compelled duel. which means Carmen's gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw. Can I do that? I'll do that first. So make your wisdom save now.
13.
Yeah, no, you do not save. So that means you are drawn to me, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls on any other creature other than me. Yeah. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do my 2 swings. The first one is gonna miss, and the second one's gonna hit because that was 25. So yeah. Oh no. There goes my. And that'll do 6 damage.
I'm down.
You're down?
She's down? Yeah.
Okay. Carmen falls to the ground unconscious, and the Ben agents around her lock her in cuffs and make sure she's stable, and then throw her in the back of the truck. Are you going to leave?
Yeah, I think, yeah, we're gonna leave with her. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and round out and take her to headquarters. You know.
Okay. Now back in the shop, Jonas and Jonathan, Seamus finishes identifying all of your magic items,
Oh, good.
and and you leave just as the van careens away. Not a Carmen in sight. Kenny and Sarah, you are at Starbucks having a good time.
Are you going to message
Now-
us with what we found out about our magic items, or?
Yeah, I'll message you what you found out about the
Cool,
magic
thank you.
items. Carmen, you wake up in a nondescript white cell. Runes cover every inch of the walls. And there isn't a video camera in sight, but that's to be expected, as a video camera wouldn't do well around any sort of magical people who are supposed to be kept in the cell. The agent who knocked you out before stands in front of your cell.
Wakey, wakey.
The fuck do you want?
Well, I wanted you, and I got you, and now I'm gonna find out. And now I'm gonna find out where your crew is. So, come on over here.
I don't move.
Okay. You seem to think this was a request. It's not. Come on over here.
You seem to think I care.
Yeah, I actually kind of do think you care. Because if you don't tell me where the location of your friends is, I'm gonna find out. And when I find out, it's gonna be far worse than if you had just told me.
Well, considering the fact that I don't remember how I got here, there's no way I can tell you where anybody else is. See, if you didn't go into that building I was sitting in front of, well, they're gone now.
Is she close enough for me to hit her?
Yeah, she is.
Cool. I'm gonna punch her obviously fist down.
Uh-huh.
And I'm assuming she's gonna make a recoil movement. Hopefully she's gonna make a recoil movement. Please make a recoil movement. Dang it. I'm really Um, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna show her a little bit of what's in my hand. Try and see if I can show her a little bit of what's in my hand without giving it away too much.
Yeah. Carmen, make a perception check for me.
That's a net 20.
All right. You see, you're 100% positive there's a key in his hand. The hand, like the closed fist that he's punching at you with, there's a key inside of it.
And I'm gonna punch her one more time.
Okay, I'll grab his hand. I'll attempt to grab his hand.
And then I'm gonna release whatever I have in there and like pull back.
Okay.
Um, and then I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna open up the gate and restrain her with handcuffs,
Mm-hmm.
and then say, "Come with me," and start pulling her over.
All right.
Also, she knows what else is in her hand besides the
Right.
key.
I'll explain. I'll explain. So you
Okay.
have a key in your hand. And since you rolled a natural 20, you can tell it's made from the same metal that your handcuffs are made from. And you also have like a business card. You probably didn't get quite enough time to read what was on it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take her and I'm gonna say, "Oh man, Taco Tuesday. Gonna have to take you around the back way," and start moving around the back way, like to the interrogation room.
Okay.
And then we're going to stop in front of a small stairwell,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna like pretend to like talk on my walkie-talkie and be like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like a thing. Well, or not a walkie-talkie because magic, but like the
You have a little like sending stone kind of thing.
yeah, that kind of a thing. And I'm gonna talk to that and be like checking in with the other guys. Yeah, I'm taking her down to containment, and I'm gonna start to like, and I'm gonna like try and make a very subtle like flicking gesture to the stairwell that we're standing in front of.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna shove my entire body into him, like
Okay.
I'm escaping,
Hmm.
and just bolt down the stairwell.
Okay. Are you going to leave your arms cuffed?
No, I'm gonna attempt to uncuff them as I'm running down.
Okay. Yeah, the key works, and you uncuff yourself and you toss them to the side, and you manage to go out the door, and you find yourself in a back alley.
Do I recognize where I'm at?
You don't recognize it per se. You could, find a street corner and look around. In your hand is a business card. It's black, and then in red writing, it says Richard Red. And then beneath that are a set of coordinates and a time. The time is about 2 hours from now.
Okay, I'm gonna book it. I'm just gonna run down that alley.
Okay, you run down the alley and you make it to a street and you find yourself probably only a 10 minutes walk away from the National Mall. And probably only about a 30 minutes travel away from where your friends will be waiting for you, unless they moved.
What time of day is this?
Um, it's noon. Looking up at this, it was about noon when you got kidnapped. Looking up, it's only been 30 to 40, it's been less than an hour. The sun is pretty close to where it was before.
I'm gonna head toward the National Mall.
Okay.
Once
Back.
oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You continue.
I was gonna say, once I get to the National Mall, I'm going to text someone, but I think the only person in my phone is Kenny.
It is.
And as I'm looking at my contacts, I notice a really odd one. It says, I'm just doing this from memory because I think I forgot to write down exactly what it said, but it's something like sexy, tusky, something. Can you remind me what it was?
I want to say it was my sexy, tusky cowboy sugar daddy with a winky face and then the cowboy emoji.
And a heart emoji, heart kissy emoji.
And a heart emoji, of course.
And I instantly realized that Kenny has been in my phone, and now I'm double thinking, do I really even want to text him? But I will text him. I'm gonna text him 911 National Mall.
Okay. Going back, Jonathan, you and Jonas go outside and your lookout is gone.
Well, I mean, that's not super surprising. She may have gone to get a drink somewhere. Is there a bar nearby?
There's a couple nearby. It actually says you're kind of in the magical neighborhood. The closest bar is probably the Plaster Dragon, but that's closed right now.
Well, then she wouldn't have gone there.
Right.
I guess I check the nearby bars to see where she is, and maybe pop open my phone and try and text her.
Okay, we'll say for the sake of brevity that like you look at all the bars, you don't find her. Just when you're starting to get worried, Kenny gets you joined up with Kenny and Sarah, and just when you're starting to get worried, is when she texts you and says 911 National Mall.
I think I found her. She's at the National Mall for whatever reason, but it sounds like an emergency. She said she's texted 911 National Mall, so
Then let us go there.
yes.
Wait, could it be a trap? I mean, she
Potentially.
wouldn't have text Kenny first if there
That's
was
it.
an emergency.
That is a good point.
Well,
I will.
does she have your number?
She had all of our numbers. Yes.
Hmm.
I will call her.
Okay.
Flip open my phone. Shows as unknown, probably just a phone number.
Carmen's not going to answer it.
I'll leave a voicemail. Carmen, this is Jonathan. We got your text, but we are concerned that this might be some sort of trick. After all, why would you contact Kenny of all of us? Let us know. Click.
I can check if if the phone's actually at the National Mall.
You can check where her phone is? How can you do this?
Kind of on the same plan right now, and I put tracking abilities on her phone when I was at the store, just in case she got kidnapped. Because we already have one person kidnapped, so I figured this would probably be a safe bet to have the ability to at least find one another.
And I am also sure that she can track your phone, correct?
Maybe. I actually don't know how it works. I didn't ask too many questions, just that if I had the ability to track her phone.
I see. We will speak of this later, but let us see where her phone is and see if she calls back.
Okay. I go into my phone and I use it to track to see where Carmen's phone is.
I mean, it's sitting on the National Mall. She's right in front of the Washington Monument.
Says the phone's at least there. I mean, and it's by the Washington Monument. If it's a trap, maybe I doubt there'll be I'll doubt people will try to make a lot of noise in the middle of the day unless they want to risk the wrath of Ben.
Maybe we should try to go there with some disguise, and if we see Carmen there, we go get her, but not all of us in case it's a trap.
I mean, sounds good. Me and you can be different people.
Mm-hmm.
I can use a wild shape.
Yeah, you could be a dog or a cat or a bird or something. And then we'll just look and be kind of spread out.
Yeah, all right. That sounds good.
All right.
All right.
I guess we head to
Sounds
the
like
mall and we kind of
Yeah.
do our change some distance away.
Yeah.
You go to the mall. Carmen, are you just kind of sitting on the steps?
Is there anywhere that I could go to clean up? I imagine I'm probably bleeding. Yeah, I have problems at the moment.
Yeah, so you go, there's a bunch of public bathrooms in both the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Monument.
Which one's closer?
Washington.
I will go there and yeah, go do the best I can to get cleaned up in one of the public bathrooms.
Okay, you get all cleaned up. All of your wounds were closed up when you just were still very boozed and just bruised, not boozed. I mean, you're probably a little bit boozed, both. You're just very beaten up, and All right. You are all looking like other people as you approach Carmen.
And I guess we all kind of do our own investigation checks to determine whether or not this looks like a trap, see if anybody's watching from,
Mhm.
we're not looking at Carmen, or I'm not looking at Carmen, I'm looking at other people nearby to see, is anybody watching her? Is anybody waiting for us?
Can
Yeah, everyone give me an investigation check.
That's pretty good for me.
All right, what are they?
18.
Ooh,
17.
23.
23. That's not how that works. None of you see anything out of the ordinary. It's a pretty normal day with a bunch of tourists around, as one is, but no one's trailing her. She's sitting on a park bench in front of the Washington Monument, looking a little bit worse for wear.
Is there a place I can go in a corner and just change up without making
Yeah, there's a corner you could duck into to drop your disguise.
Kenny's going to approach in his disguise because he's still not wanting to be seen in public after the incident yesterday. So
That makes sense.
he'll walk up and kind of and he has like the cowboy hat and the boots and that. So I figured it'd be enough if I recognize that it's him.
And I'll also run over
Okay.
and I'll bark twice and like tug at her sleeve.
and I'll come after that.
I'm gonna ignore everyone except for the dog that's barking at me. No, I'm gonna lean down to scratch it behind the ears and whisper, "Jonathan, is that you?"
Ruff.
Take that as a yes. I think Ben is following me. Be careful.
I will nudge Kenny with my head.
Well,
And then I'll bark again and
Wait.
run a couple of steps away and then run back.
come on, let's get out of here. You can tell us what you did to piss off Ben.
Carmen completely ignores him, does not move.
I'm gonna sit beside her.
if Carmen's gonna ignore Kenny, he's gonna step away a little bit, sit down, and he's just gonna pull out his guitar and just start playing until she decides that she's ready to go. He's not gonna argue with her.
So,
He's like,
in disguise, looking like someone else, he's going to pull out his guitar and play music.
yes.
I just want it clear. I'm ignoring everybody who is a human right now.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I'm ignoring Kenny and Sarah and Jonas. I'm
Yes.
only paying attention to the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go back and sit next to her again.
I'll reach down and scratch him behind the ears again and say, Ben took me. They let me go. They want to know where you are.
I'm gonna try and because I'm beside her, so I heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say, "Hey Rex, it's time to go. Come with mama. Come with mama." And I'm gonna step and have a little bye to the woman sitting next to me and go with the dog.
Okay.
And I will follow Sarah.
I think she was following you.
Okay. Well, she said
Kenny's not leaving.
she said it
Kenny's
was
just
time
not
to
gonna
go.
leave Carmen.
She said it was time to go, so I'm assuming she's the master, and so that I'm supposed to follow her.
That was my plan, but
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm gonna try and now we're outside the mall.
You're at the Washington Monument. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The big pointy one.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and walk a little bit, couple of minutes, and try and find a back alley.
Okay. Right where you are right now is a super like touristy area there, and it's very open. You can walk like a ways away, and get to an alley, or you can like duck into like a single stall bathroom even.
But it would be weird with a dog,
Yeah, probably.
so I'm gonna walk and try to walk slowly so Kenny and Carmen can see the way I'm going.
Okay. Kenny and Carmen, what are you doing?
I'm still sitting there waiting for whatever trap that I am expecting to happen.
Okay. Kenny, are you waiting there too?
Yep. He decided he's just gonna sit there and wait to see what happens. How injured does Carmen look?
She looks pretty beaten up.
Healing word's not subtle enough that I can just do it in the open, right?
No. Cure wounds would be if she let you touch her.
Yeah, except I don't have cure wounds. I only have healing word. I'll just sit there and play some nice, gentle, soft music, hoping that she'll take this time to recover and use Song of Rest if she spends hit dice.
So I have 2 hours to get to the location. How long would it take me on foot to get there?
So the location is the Lincoln Theater on U Street, and it would only take you it would only be like a 5-10 minute walk.
Okay, I will sit there and meditate and use some hit die. What does Song of Rest do again?
It adds 1d6 to
All right.
your recovery.
So you can roll as many. You get a full short rest without any issues, and you can roll as many hit dice as you need to. Sarah and Jonathan and Jonas comes with you two. You walk, but no one's following you. and you get to a back alley if Jonathan wishes to turn back.
I'm just gonna sit and look up at her expectantly.
I really don't know what's happening, but I'm guessing she is doing that because she feels like she is being followed. So I don't know if we should go back there or just let her wait. What do you think? One bark is yes and two bark is no.
Ruff.
Okay, so I guess should we try to go back to your place? I really don't know. I'm feeling unuseful right now.
Ruff, ruff.
So it's a no for the going back to your place or no for being unuseful. Oh damn it! It's gonna be. Oh, how long does that stays like that? Oh, you can answer that. Fuck! I'm just gonna sit in the alley.
He changes back. He says, I can stop whenever I wanted, but I was hoping we could communicate so I did not lose it. But this is
Uh-huh.
fine.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I think that we should follow from a distance and see where it is that she decides to go. If she does think she is being followed, then perhaps we can turn those who are trying to trap her into the victims of our own trap.
Yeah, that could be an idea, but Kenny doesn't know that.
He pulls out
So
his phone,
Okay.
texts Kenny. We're going to follow Carmen when she leaves, and hopefully she can lead us to whoever is following her, and we can surprise them.
King will follow his phone. He'll text back. Keeping an eye on her now. We'll let you know when she leaves.
Okay. I'm going to assume that, Carmen, you wait until like the last possible minute and then walk over.
I have
That's
another
exact-
important question. Does anyone give me
Yes.
money as I'm playing?
Yes, people do.
Okay.
You make $49, mostly in change.
Keep it up, kids. Someday you'll be a star. Yeah, I will wait until like 20 minutes before I'm whatever supposed to be there, and walk in that direction.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let her know when they leave, and then once they get back, I assume we'll all go as a group.
Maybe it's better if we go separately, like
Yeah.
little groups, different little groups.
Okay.
Mhm.
He'll still let you know when she leaves. If you text that back, he'll follow after maybe like 5-ish minutes. He'll let her get a little bit, and then start to follow, so it doesn't look like he's some weird person following her.
Stalker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awful if you were a stalker. All right, so you're very careful. You're going like one or two at a time, being very sneaky, and you make your way to the Lincoln Theater. And
So-
stand.
Do we have time for a short rest since we're like waiting a long
I was
time?
saying, yeah, everyone would have had time for a short rest.
So that means I can recharge my wild shape and I can be Sarah's pet dog again.
Cool. So you go as her pet dog. And Carmen, when you reach the Lincoln Theater, the same agent that punched you from before, who you assume is Agent Richard Red, is standing out front waiting for you.
I will walk right up to him and punch him in his face.
Okay, go for it.
Just once. I won't want to be rude.
Right.
That's a 21
Yeah, that
Okay.
for 10 damage. And I'll say, what the fuck do you want from me?
well, funny story. So,
Do I look like I'm in the mood for a funny story?
no, clearly you're not. Are you okay? Are you okay? I know you were knocked out for a while. Do you need any kind of healing or anything like that?
I'm touched by your concern. What the fuck do you want?
Listen, I've made a horrible mistake. I may need your help.
Right. A Ben agent that made a mistake and now wants the person that he knocked the fuck out to help him.
I'm
You are an idiot.
I'm sorry about the smoke and mirror. I was assigned to capture you and take you into holding.
Well, you
But-
succeeded.
I did, and then I succeeded in releasing you, which was not necessarily a Ben thing. That was a me thing. That's my bad. I'm so sorry for any harm I may have caused you or your associates. I'm assuming they're around here somewhere.
I don't know. I've not seen them since you knocked me the fuck out. What do you want?
Listen, Ben has been compromised. It's not the same Ben that I started working for. It's not gonna get any better through time. Some drow took over. All I know is that the missions have started getting a little bit weirder, and they're not improving anytime. I was sent here to find an artifact, magic item. But I figured I could kill two birds with one stone and meet you here too. Just,
You're gonna get to the point where I start caring, right?
you're kidding, right?
Why would I want to help you or your organization?
You're not helping my organization, you're helping me. Listen, listen, I'm sorry about the way that I treated you before. That's an act. You can see that was an act. That was all an act. I had to convince them that I'm still on their side because because I couldn't just let you go. That would be suspicious. And then I'd probably be under extreme supervision. Then I would be thrown in jail, and you wouldn't have anywhere else to go, and you'd probably still be in jail. Just take the fact that I saved you and am currently leading them on a wild goose chase, and I'm going to show her the tracker that is not anywhere near us right now. But, like, I guess, can it just say, like, Carmen's tracker on it or something like that?
Yeah, it's
To be just super obvious.
It's super cheesy, and it says Carmen's tracker, and it's like it's in Maryland right now, like on its way to Baltimore.
Are we near?
You're
both of
near
them?
enough. I was gonna say you're near enough to kind of like start to overhear.
Okay, could I stealth my way through him and put my crossbow in his back and just say, "What the fuck do you want?"
No, roll a stealth check for me.
And Actually, I'll let her.
You'll let her.
I'll
Okay,
let her,
so
even if I did see her.
That's a natural 20.
So you just
All right, you
stole
don't-
that 20
you
from
don't
her.
see her. You don't see her, even though your passive perception is pretty damn high. She actually manages to get the drop on you, which is kind of surprising and a little bit impressive to you. And you feel a crossbow bolt kind of poking into your back.
So as I see Sarah pop up behind him, I'm gonna ask, why did they want me?
That is a great question.
They wanted her. There were 8 artifacts that went missing, and they wanted her because she was one of the main suspects.
To have one of the art.
Yeah, they want the artifacts back. Your job, you were tasked with bringing back these 8 artifacts.
Yeah, I say that.
You're so good at like making your voice sound like it's coming from another room.
You sound so feminine right now.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes.
Well, you've been lied to. I don't have shit.
Yeah, and that would matter if I cared, but again, Ben has been compromised, and I don't trust it anymore
Why don't you trust it?
because it's been taken over by
How do you know it's been taken over? What's your hard proof?
nothing like solid evidence, but the fact that all of our, like, we had been tracking some drow and they all of a sudden were just cleared to go. All of just the priorities change in the management and also the management's names, but it's not the same Ben that I was once working.
So you think the drow have infiltrated?
I know the drow. I have a pretty good sense about it.
And since when?
A little while. I didn't.
It was about a
Really?
month ago.
About a month ago. I haven't really.
Am
didn't
I
really-
close enough to? Am I within 30 feet of him?
If you want to be.
Okay. I'm gonna be within 30 feet of him. I'm gonna speak up and say, if you want to know if he's telling the truth, I can always just kind of charm him, and he'll tell me what I want him to tell me.
First,
I'm gonna crouch. I'm gonna get down on my haunches and I'm gonna growl at Kenny.
What?
can I insight check if he's telling the truth about being about Ben being compromised and him being worried about that?
Yeah, go for it.
I look down and say, I can do it where he doesn't remember it. I have that ability too.
Kenny,
Oh,
don't you fucking dare do that to him.
Wait, you're Kenny Brown,
Yeah.
the
I mean, he
musician.
doesn't look like Kenny Brown, but yeah, I'm Kenny Brown.
I rolled 14, so it's 13.
You have a negative one to
Oh
insight.
my god.
You were the wrong person to make this check. I mean, you're pretty so, back in the days when you were dating a Ben agent, you know that they were trained to be the experts in deception. So it looks like he's telling the truth, but he would be really good at lying if he wanted to be. Anyways, back to Kenny Brown.
He's wearing a cowboy hat and is holding a guitar. You are so dumb if you can't figure out that that's Kenny Brown.
Are there any other people around us?
He doesn't look like Kenny.
If there's no one else around us, I'll drop the disguise and go into the Kenny human form.
Okay, yeah.
Do you even know anything about us? Us as in general, or were you just told, see these people? Go get them. Good boy.
Well, I know a little bit about you, and I know about him because I'm a fan of his music. Really good stuff.
What?
Helped me. It helped me get through like this really tough breakup I had.
Don't care. Don't care.
Wait. No. Let him speak. Let him speak.
I will punch you. I will punch you in your pretty face. Let's get back on topic here. Tell us about the drow.
Well, I've told you all I know. I was hoping you could help me figure out the rest.
Can I
So you
insight
want an
check him, Maya?
artifact.
You can insight check him. Go for
as
it.
a dog. So I'm gonna.
I think you have your normal insight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep your mental stats.
Oh no, absolutely.
Oh,
I just can't.
I just believe him.
I just can't share any information with him. So, the dog walks up and starts sniffing the agent.
Can
Yeah,
I-
go for it.
Can I also do an insight on him?
Everyone can do insight
I
checks.
Kenny just
Say,
believes him because he's a fan.
I got a 22.
I got
22?
I got an 18.
You got an 18? All right, so both of you know that he is telling the truth on almost everything, except for the whole thing that he doesn't know anything about the drow. That is the only lie he's told.
So, I will go back over to Sarah and just look up at her and bark once, and then like look over at him.
See, I think you're lying.
And I think the dog thinks you're lying too.
I assure you, I'm not.
See, I think you know more about the drow than you're telling us. And if you're not going to tell me,
I mean,
just-
you still have a crossbow on you.
forget the crossbow. I got two fists that I'm dying to introduce to your face. I'd like to intimidate him.
Go for it.
Do I give advantage because I'm having the crossbow right on his back?
Sure.
Do I make any kind of check to not be intimidated, or should I just be in?
Yeah, you make a wisdom saving throw, I'll say.
Okay. Cool.
That's an. Oh, good. I have a 0 to my intimidation. However, that's a natural 18.
23. So
Okay.
not. I'm sure you've got two fists that you would love to use against me. And in self-defense, I could use the same sword that knocked you unconscious first time.
See the
I'm
difference?
I'm not going to, because I'm telling the truth.
I
don't
believe
think you
him.
are. Kenny, I don't care what you think. I don't believe you. That's just the simple fact. I don't believe you. I think you're lying to us right now.
You don't believe me. Well, okay. What don't you believe me about?
You know more about the drow. I know you do. I can see it in your face. And unless you tell us everything, we're gonna walk away and let you suffer.
But you believe me that I'm like
Tell us about the drow.
why don't we do like a turn share kind of thing? You tell me something, I tell you something, you tell me something, I tell you something, and then we just like
Okay, I will
Wonderful
start.
idea.
I will start with something. Okay?
okay.
I've been frozen for 6 years because I was investigating someone that turns out to be a fucking drow. So, could you please tell us about what you know?
Well, I know that Allison Ulder is the ringleader of the drow, and that Agent Umbra, I think her name is, whatever, has taken over, and she's drow to, yeah, name cool thing.
Yeah, we already know about Ellis and older. That's old news.
Maya,
Mm-hmm.
am I the one that's still holding the picture of the 4 drow?
I think so.
Great. So then it's part of my fur. Awesome.
I don't know if we recognize the other name. What was the other name?
It was Agent Umbra,
uh,
and
Maya,
she's
do
she's-
I?
Yeah.
Is Umbra the one I was investigating?
No, you're investigating her chief of staff. Or no, sorry, you were investigating Allison Older herself back when
Okay.
you were frozen.
Okay. You can continue your explanation.
Listen, kid. You don't
That-
tell them everything you know. We're never going to move on to this.
that's
Tell them what you know. I'll get you a
That-
backstage pass to my next concert.
well, that is all I know, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's all I know. So
So what do you want from us? Don't say help. You've already said that. What do you want from us specifically?
Well, I was hoping you could help me take down the drow that are, or maybe I can help you take down the drow if you're already on that mission, something like that. But I'd like to take down the drow from within Ben. Try and keep try and overthrow them. I mean, because if the drow want you, you must be a significant threat. I'm hoping maybe you could be significant enough to of a threat to take them down, maybe with my help and resources.
So we help you clear out the ranks of Ben, get the reliable people back in charge. What do we get out of it? What are you going to give us? What benefit do we have?
Well, then you just say who's going to help us. I mean, we're going up against some people in some pretty powerful positions ourselves.
I'm talking about from Ben.
Oh,
From Ben?
They're just a pain in our ass, and frankly, I'm not doing it unless I get some guarantee that they're just going to leave us the fuck alone.
I mean, they're pretty helpful in my situation.
Well, that's good for you, Kenny.
I mean, I can't make any promises on behalf of Ben, per se. I mean,
I mean, a
I
Ben
mean-
agent would owe you one.
that's fair. I, I, I can't give you anything from. I can't give you anything now per se, and I can't make any promises. Only that I'm still a Ben agent, and that might help. I can bring you information. I know. I mean, I'm still in their ranks. I'm still fairly high ranking. Not to make any choices or anything. I just enough to be like a squad leader per se.
Maybe enough. If so, say the Drow are in Ben. Are you high ranking enough to maybe, keep them off our tails for a while?
I don't make any decisions, but I can give you information. I have access to information, but I can't change anything.
What kind of information?
Any information I can get my hands on about the drow, about Ben, about where they think you're going, about what they're doing. I mean, if I haven't shown you this thing, Carmen track. I'm actually very proud of that. I put it on like an Amtrak, and it's still going. And like, oh man,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I guess it could be worth the try to have him with us.
I want you to promise me that if we do this, you owe me a favor. They can all speak for themselves, but if I'm helping, you're gonna end up owing me for this.
He can barks for himself.
Yes,
And I'm pointing at
sorry.
Jonathan.
Oh,
Owe you a favor of what kind?
That's gonna be determined when I cash it in.
Listen,
Probably getting her out of jail.
I have
No,
never in my life been in jail. Why would you even think that?
well, seeing as
Do you-
just
I'll turn to Richard and say, do you have access to, say, my criminal record?
do I?
yeah. She doesn't have one, right?
She has
No.
never had a run-in with the law.
There is one account of public intoxication. And that's it.
Only one?
One time. That's really impressive for Carmen.
I was gonna say that's pretty. There was only one time that you were caught.
Ah.
I do have that. I have a little bit of access record, but I'm not changing anything. Let's just
I have nothing on my record.
okay.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Yeah, you have
Am I a criminal?
A smooth
You have-
criminal.
one count of public intoxication, but I mean not like a criminal person.
And I turned to Kenny.
Is that the favor that you wanted? I don't know.
No, that is not the favor. The favor will be something that I will cash in at a later date. To be determined. If you want our help.
It seems like a fair trade, but can we just like make a promise that it's not going to be?
He doesn't want to lose his job. That's what he's saying.
I don't want to lose my moral way.
What are you implying here?
I'm implying I don't really know you all that well.
I'm not talking about that. What is with you? What is with men?
What are you what are you talking about? I'm talking about the fact that I don't want to lose my moral way. I don't want to like get you out of jail or anything if you have deserved to be in jail. Like if you got arrested by the cops, they didn't arrest you for no reason.
I'm not. And Carmen just turns and walks away from us.
Did you think I was like hitting on you or something? Because I'm not into that. Like that's not me.
Carmen flips him off over her shoulder.
Don't worry. She does that to majority of people she hates, which is also a majority of people.
I'm gonna put down the crossbow for now. And I'm saying that while I do it.
Can I give her like a smile, like thanks?
Okay, he's kind of cute. You're welcome. And I'm talking all of the time. I'm talking to Jonathan as a dog.
Yeah, the dog, Jonathan.
Oh,
Can we stop wasting each other's time, please?
Well,
Do you want our help or not?
yeah,
I've laid out the terms.
help me help you kind of thing. So yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that works. Just nothing too amoral. That's a word.
Fine.
Cool. Yeah, then I'm in.
I
Well-
guess we make a friend.
Carmen is beyond frustrated at this point.
Jonas has been sitting to the side this entire time and just kind of looks at you and says, I'm sorry. Feel like it's been a really long day for you.
You have no idea. Oh, you were talking to me? Right?
I was talking to Carmen.
Oh,
Jonas is talking to Carmen.
Yeah. I need a drink.
It's like 2.
I don't care. Did you get your face pummeled in? I don't think so. I need a drink.
Yeah. Speaking of face falling, did she hit? I thought I saw her hit you from a ways back. Did that happen?
yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
I got it covered, and I
Okay.
face and heal me.
All right. You had a bit of a black eye and you just kind of touch your face and get rid of it.
Hey, look, it's a healer. We're kind of missing that, aren't we?
The dog just kind of growls.
I'm sorry. They probably just like you because I like you.
I mean, that's all right. It's all right, I guess.
Anyways, is there a specific reason why we met outside the Lincoln Theater? Is this the first step in whatever it is you think we should be doing?
Well, this is where one of the things is artifact. One of the artifacts are. So, I mean that's one thing.
So you planned this meeting thinking that we would just kiss and make up, be best friends, go steal an artifact, have a few drinks afterwards.
I didn't think we were gonna kiss or anything because, like I said, I'm not into that per se. I'm actually
It's
gay.
a phrase. I don't care. It's a phrase.
That
Makes
explains
sense.
why Kenny.
The first clue should have been he was my fan.
Carmen is very frustrated at this point. I don't care.
I mean,
Let's just steal a thing and go get drunk.
I'm just gonna pull out the rest of the vodka and give the bottle to her. Carmen, just
I love you.
chug that. Chug that.
And Carmen's just gonna start chugging it.
Okay,
You're
so
my best friend, Sarah. I love you so much.
I thought your best friend was kidnapped by.
Yes, that's also true. But at this very moment, you gave me vodka, and I love you for it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with that. That's good. That's better than being in Kenny's situation.
Carmen does one of these with Kenny.
Okay. Oh, Carmen, you don't even know the other thing yet.
What?
I'll tell you later. You're gonna
What
hate
other
me for
thing?
it more.
Oh, he can
Oh.
track you with his phone.
Yeah. Listen, in my defense,
Wanna-
Signy was kidnapped, so then I decided that would probably be a smart idea if we could like find each other in case we were kidnapped again, and that way we wouldn't have to go through another rescue mission. So I asked the guy if I could track your phone if you're on the same plan, and he said yeah. So we're actually on the same plan. I'm paying for your phone right now.
Hey, Kenny,
Yeah.
can you track my phone?
Can I track your phone?
Didn't you buy her a cell phone that you can also track?
Yeah. Yeah, I can track
I
your
feel like
phone,
that
too.
happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you?
Jonas says, "Can you track my phone?
No.
Can you track?
The
Can
dog
you track
goes.
his?" And he points to the dog.
The dog goes.
No,
"Ruff, ruff."
If I didn't buy you a phone, I can't track it. Because the idea is that in order to make up for me tracking it, I'm paying for it every month.
Okay, and can we track your phone?
I honestly don't know how this works, so maybe, probably.
Okay,
didn't-
if I actually can track your phone, that's all right. But if not, you're gonna be in trouble.
Let
And-
me let me get this straight. You purposefully destroyed my phone when I gave it to you, thinking that you were going to use it to get us through the door we couldn't get through. You purposely broke my phone. You conned me into, well, you didn't even, how did you even get me on your own? It doesn't even matter.
You were too
got
busy
me.
picking out your phone. I just told the guy.
You conned your way into, I know you've been on my phone. I saw your stupid contact. Who the hell even, that doesn't matter. You put tracking on my phone. You charmed me.
Twice.
I
Well, first of all, the first
No,
time
stop.
was because you were gonna
Stop.
defile my merchandise.
Yeah, that makes up for tracking me, right? That I
No,
didn't
me-
even know about. That I didn't even know about until this moment. I'm done with you. I'm done. We'll do this and I'm gone. I'm done with you. And Carmen's gonna just walk away from the group.
So I came at a bad.
Anytime was a bad time.
I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. I figured I might as well let her know now. I'm
I
trying this
let
whole,
her know.
Well, I was gonna let her know. I'm trying this whole being nicer thing. And I figured, well, the first step, at least what I saw on my phone, I googled it in between me playing, was just to admit everything you've done wrong so far. So, that's everything I've done wrong to her that I can recall.
Well, I mean, at least your phone doesn't say Carmen track.
No,
Can it does that? Can it do that?
can my phone say Carmen Tracker? I don't know. Maybe.
I was gonna say you could probably make something up that's put a sticker on it that says
Yeah.
Carmen Tracker or something.
I can give you I can lend you my label maker if you want. Have it. I would have to go back.
Okay,
We'll talk
first,
about it later.
All right.
Carmen has walked away from the group and has gone around the corner. Is just chugging as much of the vodka as she possibly can.
Jonas says, "What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now?"
Well, I was about to ask, what's your name?
Richard.
I
Richard
was. That's okay. So I was about to ask Richard for his number in a non-romantically way
Yeah.
because I understand you don't like women,
Yeah.
and not because you're like sexist or anything. Just anyway, and I just give him my phone.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. And I give her my phone.
And I'm gonna put my number in his phone and give it back to him. And
Hold on.
okay, thanks. So now we can reach each other. I didn't put my real name on that because, don't want to be. Anyway,
Don't want the drow to get your phone, look through it, get that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that would probably not be a great idea. So we
Exact-
doing this heist or what?
yeah, I think.
I'm ready. If someone wants to get Carmen, I'd rather not be punched in the face right now.
Jonas goes, "I'll do it," and he walks over and he goes up to Carmen and he says, "Are you gonna be able to hold it together in there?
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?"
I'll be fine.
Okay. You walk back.
Cool. So then we're doing this, right?
It's your heist.
Yes,
Lead the way.
right this way. And I lead the way.
Okay. And we will pick up with the heist after a brief intermission. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes after we go to the bathroom. Not all as a group, but thank you. Thank you to Josh for joining in with us today, and I hope you all enjoy Richard Red and the rest of this adventure. We'll see you. Thank you. All right. Thank you for being patient with us, and welcome back to Web of Lies. Before the break, a Ben agent revealed to the rest of the group that Ben has been compromised and that he is looking to combat the new leadership, who just happened to be the drow that the party is trying to also be against. He also revealed that there is a powerful artifact that he believes the drow are interested in based on his missions in the Lincoln Theater where he met them. And so they are all going to go in and do a heist. And we are now ready to go back into that heist. So, going in.
So I know pretty much where we're going, right? Do I generally know what's like going on? Do I have like an idea of that?
You know that the artifact is a necklace. And you also know that it is being held in a prop closet backstage.
Okay. So we're going to start wandering. We're going to start walking backstage. I'm going to try and lead them backstage.
Okay, once we're
At
in
this, I was going to ask, at this point, is Jonathan back to his human form, or is he still a dog?
That's up to him.
once we're inside and I know that we're out of sight of people, then I can go ahead and change back. But I wasn't about to just change from a dog to a person outside on the street. That would be a little bit suspicious.
Right. The doors are locked
Then I'm still a
to the
dog.
theater. So, does anyone want to unlock them?
Yes, I will. Let me just. That's a natural one.
Okay. You go to pick the locks, and your lock picks snap in half.
Damn it! Not again!
I don't think I can fix it this time.
I will try to get it back and tend it to Kenny.
Your lock picks are you broke off the tip, and it's stuck inside. It's currently jamming the mechanism.
Oh shit!
Is
Okay.
there? Where are we? Are we in the back alley, or are
Yeah,
we
you're
in
going.
front?
You went to the backstage entrance.
Okay. Is there a fire escape up?
Yeah.
I will turn to Jonas and say, "Give me a boost," and I will try to reach up and pull the ladder down.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. With very little effort, you pull down the fire escape ladder.
And without a word, I go right on up it.
Okay. Is everyone?
So we're all
Everyone-
following?
Gonna follow. Yeah.
Great.
I'm kind of staying there, a little sad. And after like everyone is going up, I'm going to. Oh no! Jonathan is still a dog.
I have to say, does someone want to carry Jonathan?
Okay, I'm gonna try and strap Jonathan to my back.
Anybody have a bag of holding?
With what? With what are you going to strap him on your back?
With a rope that I have in my bag, if I recall correctly. I will just check to be.
Jonathan, are you all right with this plan?
I'm gonna say my plan to Jonathan and ask him to bark 1 time for yes and 2 time for no.
Huh?
Would you like to be levitated up instead?
Row.
Okay.
I got this. And I'm going to use my guitar and cast Levitate on the dog.
Yeah, okay. You cast levitate, and he,
And I will have him slowly float up with us.
yeah, the dog just, you have a floating dog. That's not suspicious at all.
Well,
Since
I'll move him over so he's like kind of in front of my chest. And
Okay.
try to use my body to at least block
Yeah,
part of him.
you have very broad shoulders, so
Yeah.
that sort of works.
Kenny Brown is Travis Willingham. That's what he looks like. So yes.
Yeah.
So since I'm the first one up, I'm gonna check the window to see if it has any alarms or traps or anything like that.
Okay.
I have no idea. I rolled a 2. I have a -1 to my investigation.
Oh wow.
Does someone who doesn't have a -1 want to look?
The dog is gonna.
Well,
Alright.
I while I'm coming up and the dog is levitating, I'm gonna try and see after to check that and for not another natural one. Guess what?
Is it a natural one?
Yes! That dice is going away!
Rex, is the window trapped? Like try to hold him up to the window and let him smell it.
I'm going to investigate in dog form and sniff around the window.
Oh, that's a thing you could do.
22. I'm sorry, 18. I'm sorry. I thought it was an insight. It was 18. Still pretty good.
Your dog nose can smell an arcane ward. If breaking it from the inside would be very simple. You're not entirely sure how you'd go about breaking it from the outside. It's more like an alarm system, though.
I'm going to kind of try and push them back from the window.
Okay.
Is it Trap Boy? Is Jenny in the well?
At this point, Carmen is resisting the temptation to just push Kenny off of the fire escape.
I'm gonna gently slide between Kenny and Carmen.
The thing's
Okay.
trapped. Well, I mean, I imagine that Richard wasn't between us. 'Cause I imagine when like Carmen first, and since Richard's leading us, then I'd be in the middle.
Yeah, that seems fair. I think, and then like Jonas is also trying to be the
Yeah.
buffer between Carmen and Kenny.
We're all between Carmen and
We're
Kenny.
actively keeping us away from each other. So the window's trapped, according to the dog. How, I don't know. If we can break it, I don't know.
If it's trapped, you can mend my tools and I can try to see if I can just pull out the alarm without it going enough. He said no. Okay. Do you want to make a spell, little dog?
I don't have.
If a dog could look frustrated, this one does.
Okay. I'm
Well-
sorry.
Are there any other windows?
You go up another level.
All right, I'm gonna go up then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's check out some more windows.
While they do that, can I make a perception check to see if there is anyone that is seeing us right now?
Sure.
That's not a one. Perception. Oh shit. Okay. It's 16.
16.
because I have -1 on that.
Um, so currently no one is watching you. You think you're pretty good.
Okay.
Um, we're going up another flight. We're going up.
Yeah, you're going up one more.
How many are there?
There are three, and then there's one more up to the roof. Or sorry, there's the first floor, second floor, third floor, roof.
Roof.
I'm gonna push past and try and go up to the roof, just because I think that.
Yeah.
If he goes past me, then I'll follow him.
Okay. You go up to the roof, and there's for lack of a better word, like a trap door on the roof that you could open and go in through.
It's unlocked. Everything's good to go.
Can
Like
I-
there.
Well, are you gonna open it?
Is anybody
Can I?
is anybody
Sorry,
bringing me up to the roof?
Yeah, I'll levitate you up, push you over a little bit, levitate you down so you can walk.
I'm gonna go over and investigate the trapdoor.
I'll
Cool.
help him with my glasses on.
Okay. Uh,
Okay. Oh, then thank you for that assistance because that turns it from a 13 to a natural 20.
okay. This one is not trapped, but it is locked.
I will start pawing at it.
Hmm. This one looks good to go, and then as Kenny goes try to open it, realizing that it's locked, kind of looks over to Kazuki, see if she can attempt this one.
Can you?
Yeah, I'll cast Bending and just kind of fix her lockpicks a little bit.
Okay.
I really need to get new ones because this is 6 years old
Yeah.
at least because I have them.
Well, I don't know where we can get lockpicks from, but I'm sure we can find you some eventually.
And I'm trying again.
Okay.
That's cut. That's good. It's my thief's tool, right?
Yes.
So it's 26. No, 25, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Takes her like half a second to click it open and fling open the door. Below is is a crawl space that leads to like the lighting rig. That's kind of where you are.
I'm gonna go down to the lighting rig, and see if is there a way down from the lighting rig?
You'd have to kind of crawl all the way over, and then there's a ladder down because there are like people do need to go up there to set up and take down the lights.
All right. Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and crawl over. Can I along the way, can I just investigate, see if there's kind of trap? I don't know. I'll put my glasses on again, but not really because they're getting.
They are a little bit annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll me a dexterity check.
A dexterity check. That's a 17.
Okay,
Wait, dexterity check or dexterity save?
just dexterity check.
All right, then 7.
Okay. So yeah, you can make you're able to kind of hold yourself up and not slip off, and it's easy enough for you that you can make an investigation check as you're going.
I'll follow him across.
That is a 17.
Okay, there are no like this is like a normal lighting rig. There are no traps. The theater is dark and empty. There's the big Presidio and stage at the front, and rows of seats. You guys, because like you're in the lighting rig, you're actually like on top of the theater, so you can look out at the audience, but you'll be crawling down like in the wings.
Uh, I'm still on the roof, right?
Yes, you're still on the roof.
I'm gonna stealthily change myself to not look like me.
Okay.
Do I roll stealth?
Yeah, roll stealth for me.
Uh, it's 27,
Okay.
and I'm gonna change myself and go down with everybody else.
Kenny will follow and help bring the dog with him.
Okay.
And not knowing if he wants to transform or not, he'll kind of just keep him gently afloat right above the lighting rig and push him along.
I will
Because he
change
doesn't-
now that we're inside.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Richard across the lighting rig.
Okay. So you all, I'll say, everyone roll a dex check for me,
Uh,
Including.
except for not you. You've already rolled.
Okay.
could I try to get off the light? What did you call it?
A lighting rig.
Get off the lighting rig and go on the first floor. Not the
Yeah, so
first floor, not the first floor, but the floor
The
Yeah, this is-
stage.
beneath. Yeah.
Yeah, this is to get off without falling. This is to be able to you have to the lighting rig is kind of like this and you're in the middle, so you have to crawl to one of the edges and climb down. So the dex check is to make sure you can make it down without falling.
Okay. I would like to do that, like in a cool way, like in an acrobatic way.
Okay, if you roll well on your dex check, then you can.
Okay.
I'd like to do
Carmen.
it in a cool way too, but I rolled a 10.
I say 10 is enough to not fall, but you're not able to do it coolly. You look pretty terrified and you remember why you don't like heights.
It's
Jonathan.
15.
Okay, you're fine.
so a dex check is just adding my dex modifier.
Mhm.
Okay, so 19.
19. All right, you are able to do it very cool. You look awesome as on your way down.
13.
Okay, yeah. So everyone makes it down, no problem. You climb down. It's pretty dark in here. There are no windows, because that's kind of counterintuitive for a theater. But so you can't see. Actually, you probably can't see very well.
Can I take out my sword? It'll shine light 15 feet away from.
Yeah, and Jonas also does the same and lights. He's got a flaming sword. You got your son's sword. They both light up and are able to cast enough light for you to kind of see around.
Kenny feels left out, so he'll take out his regular longsword and cast light on it.
Okay. Kenny, you no longer feel left out because you also have a light.
Yep.
And Richard, the dog is gone and now there's another person here. Isn't that weird?
Where'd the dog go?
He waited
the dog-
outside.
No, the dog is him. He's a druid. He can go in and out of animal forms.
Did you
Okay.
not do research on who you were supposed to capture?
This
Yes.
is something Ben would know.
I did do research on the person I was supposed to capture. I did research on you because you were the person I was supposed to capture.
And I just finish off the rest of the vodka.
Okay.
I make a mental note to buy more vodka.
Yeah. So the stage is empty, as is the audience.
So where's this artifact that we're supposed to be taking?
Backstage, near prop.
Well, we're on stage, so let's go
Oh, right.
back.
Yeah.
Has
Go
Kenny
back.
ever been to this theater before?
No, this isn't your kind of theater.
Okay.
This is like a play, you know.
Before
Just figured I'd ask. I have friends in musical theater. Kenny knows people.
Kenny has friends.
Out.
Before we go anywhere, I think we should try to look out for traps or monster or anything else.
It's
You
probably a good
know?
idea. The last time we were in a theater, some those weird things from that
I'm just
Jonathan said
gonna
attacked us.
I'm going to slap Kenny in his face. Like right now. And just so
Okay.
and make a like shut up face.
Can
Yeah.
I
To
use
attempt to just like flinch away enough so it doesn't actually hit me.
Sure. Roll to hit, I guess.
Oh, she's gonna hit.
What do I add
Is
to
it
that?
above 11?
Yes.
You hit.
Well, okay.
Kenny's AC is
Okay.
11.
Oof.
You have a really shitty AC.
I have a +0 to Dex.
She slaps you and it stings.
Can I use divine sense to see if there are any, I'll say, undead in the area? 60 feet.
There are no undead in the area.
I think we're clear. There are no undead in the.
It's not because there is no undead that there is no alive
Monster.
people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Um,
let's just go and try to be careful.
I'll lead the way.
I mean, we can always try to be stealthy.
I can do stealthy.
That might not be the best.
Carmen is starting to look frustrated and pushes past everyone.
Okay. You make your way backstage. There's a men's dressing room and a women's dressing room. And those are kind of like the only two things you see backstage. There's no props closet that you can see or like a table or anything like that. It's just two dressing rooms.
You said that there was a props closet back here.
There should be. That's where it is. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the men's dressing room and
Okay.
look for a closet in there.
You push open the door to the men's dressing room, and standing inside are three men, all wearing stage manager black. And let's see, what's he gonna do? I need you to make Josh a dexterity saving throw.
Well, it's better than 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. Your figure sparkles a little bit, but the sparkles fade. And he says, the kind of lead man of the three does a slow clap. Says, Agent Richard Red, I'm so glad you found that file I left you. And with that, the two on either side of him are each going to go towards you and try to attack.
Can I go into buffalo form in charge?
They're each gonna get one attack first, and then we'll all roll initiative.
I'm gonna ask.
That's a natural one, and that's a natural 2. So
Are these Ben agents that I know?
these are not. So there's 3 guys.
Yeah.
2 of them you don't recognize. One of them was recently promoted in Ben. He was recently promoted up to level 3, which is the same level you are. But and let's get some initiative.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
that's some good initiative.
Billy gave me some cursed dice.
Are they Tracy's?
No, they're his.
Oh.
But I also rolled on Tracy's and I rolled the same number. So the bad guys are all going at the same time. Oh, but they have good decks. That's something. Um, all right. 20 and up for initiative.
21.
21. Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
15.
Um, 10 to 15.
12.
12. Josh, what did you get?
2.
Yay. Josh can be where Kenny normally is in initiative.
Okay. Cool. Sarah, you're up first.
Okay, so is Richard in the doorway, or
They're just inside the doorway. Actually, no. There's two of them who are just outside of the doorway, and there's one who is inside the doorway.
okay? So I'm gonna go to one of the two that are outside and attempt to attack with my. I lose my word. Not the crossbow, the other thing. The melee attack.
Rapier?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's it, the rapier.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
So 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. That's 10 damage. And I'm gonna attempt to can I attempt to attack with my crossbow the one that's inside?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Try to do that. And that's 23.
That'll hit as well.
Nice. And I'm gonna sneak attack him
Okay.
because I can, I think.
No,
Huh?
actually, you cannot because
Okay, so
he
I'm
is
not.
not. He's got people close enough to him.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. 6 on him.
Okay.
And that's all.
Kenny.
Okay. Is the one that's attacking Richard, what kind of armor is he wearing?
There are two that are attacking Richard, and they are both wearing leather jackets.
Oh, there's two. All right. I know there's only one, so I'll redo my plan, and instead I would like to cast Fairy Fire on those two.
Okay.
So I need a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. First one makes it. Second one fails.
All right. So he is shining in a green light, and attacks it against him now have advantage.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to inspire Richard Red to the tune of Redneck Woman. And it's you're Agent Red, you ain't no high class fraud. You put your Christmas lights up on your front porch all year long. And here's to all my fans out there, keeping me safe from them. You get a big hell yeah from Kenny Brown like me. So he's going to get a D8 of Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Jonathan.
All right. Is there someone that I can charge at?
You could charge at either of the two people who are attacking Richard.
Bonus action to go into bison form.
Mhm.
And I will charge at one of those two dudes.
There's one that's been attacked before, and then there's one that's ringed with fairy fire.
Oh, I'm gonna go for the fairy fire one for advantage.
Mm-hmm.
18.
That will hit.
And because I made sure to get up a good head of steam first, he needs to make a DC 15 strength save.
That's gonna be close. So I have to look at this shit. No, he had a 14, so he fails.
So he is now prone at my feet. And I will tell you how much.
Yeah, he is.
I will tell you how much damage I've done. Ooh, 26 points of damage.
Okay.
All bludgeoning.
Yeah, that kind of hurts a little bit. Jonas is going to take out his flame blade and attack the one that doesn't have fairy fire, because that one isn't, underneath the bison right now.
Right.
That's not gonna hit. And that is the same thing again. 2 natural 7s. So yeah, that's it for him. Actually, no, I can't remember. Carmen, your turn.
Am I able to attack the one that's got fairy fire on it?
Not really. There's kind of a bison on top of him.
All right, then I will run over to the other one that's been attacked, the one that doesn't have the fairy fire, and I will attempt to punch him twice.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
So the first one is a 23, and the second one is a 24.
Yeah, both of those are gonna hit.
That is a total of 11 points. Then I'm going to use a key point to do a flurry of blows and attack 2 more times.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
And a 16.
Both of those will hit.
First attack does 11.
Okay.
Second attack does 5. Because I've done my flurry of blows, I also get my what is it called?
You disengage it?
Disengage. Yes, I disengage and I'll move back.
Okay. The one that's standing back a little bit, it's going to be his turn. And he is going to teleport to behind Carmen and make 2 attacks.
Is Carmen within 5 feet of me?
Yes, she is.
I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to attack.
Okay.
That's a thing that I can do because of
A thing.
it's a thing.
Sentinel.
He still gets to attack first because you're reacting
Yeah.
to his attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one's going to be a 22 to hit. And the second one is going to be higher than that.
Oh, good.
So you're going to take 9 points of damage and 7 points of piercing damage. And you're also going to take 11 points of necrotic damage. Wait. Oh. Jeez, this guy is really nasty. And and 8 points of poison damage.
Wow. Wow.
And then that's gonna be his turn.
Carmen don't look so good.
Now, Josh, you
Do
can
do we know how he teleported?
he melted into a shadow and melted out of a different shadow.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit him, or try to hit him.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
That'll hit.
Cool, cool. And can I add? No, I can't because it's not my turn. So that's 15 damage.
You can what can't you add?
A smite bonus action. I am doing a react.
Correct.
Okay. I do not know the paladin rules as well. Okay. It's the other guys. So they are going to both do scimitar attacks. So the one that's on the floor is going to do scimitar attacks at disadvantage. Actually, he's just going to try to get out of your grapple. That's what he has to do.
He's not grappled.
Oh,
He's just knocked prone.
well, all right. Then he'll get up and then he'll do a 2 scimitar attacks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 2 scimitar attacks. That'll miss. That is a 20. Does that hit?
In bison form, I'm sure it does.
Okay, and then you take um 10 points of slashing damage and 14 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then the other one is going to attack Jonas. That's a natural 1 on the first one, and the second one's going to hit. And so Jonas takes some damage. Okay. Now it is Richard's turn.
Oh, right. I'm going to go ahead and do I will cast Cure Wounds on Carmen at 2nd level.
Okay.
And that'll be 16 health restored.
Okay.
And
Anything you
then
can do with the bonus?
yeah, for my bonus action, what I'm going to do is give a champion challenge, channel divinity, and give a champion challenge. I'm assuming all 3 of them are within 30 feet of me, correct?
Yeah, everyone's within 30 feet.
So all 3 of them need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fail, succeed. So the guy who you recognize as a bed agent fails, but the other 2 succeed.
Okay, that's all I need to know. From now, he cannot willingly move 30 feet away. So there's no running from this fight.
Okay. That's kind of handy. Sarah, back around to you.
So the Ben agent teleported behind me because I'm beside Carmen.
Yes.
So I'm gonna turn back and try to melee attack and then crossbow attack with my bonus action.
Okay, go for it.
So both attack on him.
Mhm.
I have a natural 20,
Okay.
and the second attack is gonna be 17.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. So I assume that um the natural 20 is the first one.
Yes.
Okay. So melee attack.
Mhm.
With
And
sneak attack?
uh I have allies near him.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got sneak attack, so you could put the sneak
Okay.
attack on the natural 20.
Okay, so I double that. Okay. Uh okay, 8. 32 and 36 damage on that.
Nice.
All right. He's not very happy with you right now.
And the second attack is only the crossbow, so it's 10 damage.
Okay. Yeah,
Don't-
that's a really good term.
And I'm just gonna say, don't fuck with Carmen.
Okay, Kenny.
Okay. Kenny will continue the onslaught on the guy who teleported and did a lot of damage. He's gonna use vicious mockery on him,
Okay.
just telling him, I thought you'd be better than this.
What's the saving throw on that?
Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
DC 15. He misses it by 1.
Mm.
He's gonna take 6 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
And
and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. And then for his bonus, and then Kenny's just gonna kind of back up a little bit farther away from the fight. But before he does, he's gonna bonus action healing word on Carmen at second level, being like, and I thought you were better enough to dodge it too. She'll still gain 6 hit points back because I rolled double ones.
Okay. Well,
It fits. It's canon.
Jonathan,
all
our
right.
bison friend.
I can't charge at this one, so this is just going to be a regular attack because he's now too close to me.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was to try to back up so that I could charge, he would get an opportunity attack, and I don't feel like giving him that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it doesn't matter though. That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is 15 points of damage.
Okay. Jonas is gonna go back and do an attack with his flame sword again. And it'll literally every time I've tried to roll an attack for Jonas, it's been a natural 7.
Mm.
I don't know what kind of sorcery it is. So that'll be his turn. Carmen.
So he's behind me.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to attack twice. One of those going to be a roundhouse kick to turn me around, and then I'm going to punch him in the face.
Okay.
So the kick is a 16 and 11 for the punch.
Neither of those will hit.
All right, I will use a key point and try it again.
Okay.
A 19.
That'll hit.
The other one doesn't hit.
Okay.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move the hell away from him.
Got it. Okay. It is now his turn. He is going to attack Richard.
Mhm.
So first attack is a natural 4. That's gonna miss. Second attack is an does a 15 hit?
No.
All right, so he swings his sword twice and it doesn't hit anything. Now it is the other two guys' turns. And one of them is going to attack Jonathan. Oh, excuse me.
Is Jonathan within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, because you were in the doorway, so.
Yeah. No, I think he is.
So can I use my reaction to attack the person that's attacking him?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
I should not have helped you pick feats.
No, you shouldn't.
What did you get? To hit?
What? Oh no, you roll first.
Oh, I go first. Right. Duh. The first attack misses. The second attack is does a 14 hit you when you're a bison?
Yes, my bison armor class is not strong.
Okay. So you take 10 points of slashing damage and 12 points of poison damage.
I got a 24 to hit him.
Okay, that'll hit, yeah.
And I am no longer a bison. That was just enough to put me back into human form.
And I do 14 points of damage.
Okay. And now it's your. Oh, sorry. The other one is gonna have a turn. Duh.
Mhm.
And he's gonna attack Jonas. Actually, is there anyone who else is near him? No, it's pretty much just Jonas that's right there.
Well, I attack it, so I'm still nearby, I think.
You're attacking the one that looks like a Ben agent. This is one of the two other guys.
Yeah, but the first time I attack.
Oh,
I
all right.
attack.
Well, he'll attack you then to spread some love. The first one will miss. The second one will also miss.
Meh.
Okay. Richard.
All right. I'll go ahead and attack this time around. I'll do on the Ben agent. I'll go ahead and use my Sunblade. See if that does anything. Poof! That's gonna miss. That is an 11.
That'll miss. And the Sunblade does not do its extra damage.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
Okay, just making sure,
Yeah, he's not undead or fiend.
Mm-mm. Okay.
And the next one is a 12, so that's gonna miss as well.
Okay.
You have a D8 you could try to use.
Yeah.
Would
not be a bad idea.
not be a bad idea. All right, I'm gonna try it. That is a 17.
17? That is his AC.
So then I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna go ahead and do a divine smite with it. That's not a bonus action. That's just a regular.
That just happens for freebie.
That's just a freebie, and that will be 18 damage. And then for my bonus act, Um, I'm gonna go ahead and use compelled duel. I'm gonna try and see if I can do a compelled duel.
Okay, didn't. How many of those do you get?
Compelled duel is a spell.
Oh, right, right. Is this
This is
against Ben Agent?
yeah, Ben Agent. If he has a wisdom save, if
He makes a save. He rolled an 18.
yeah, so then no problem. It's just yeah.
Okay, Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Same thing. Melee attack with rapier on the Ben agent, and then crossbow.
Okay.
So it's 21 with
That'll
the
hit.
first, and it's a natural 20 for the other.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. That'll also hit.
It's to make up for the natural ones.
Yeah.
So I get sneak attack again.
Mhm.
Do I choose if I put it on the natural 20 or not?
Normally you say like, oh, like I would put it on this one. So, but also normally you put your sneak attack on the second one.
Yeah.
So I'll let you do the double on the sneak attack.
Okay. So the first one is gonna. Oh, it's not really good. It's 5 damage,
Okay.
and on the second one, it's gonna be. Mm, 30, the 14. What? Yeah, 40.
40?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, girl. He is looking really rough.
I roll a lot of 6.
That's good. All right, Kenny.
Okay. He's looking really rough, so I'm gonna try to finish him. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at him at level 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say I'm gonna break your heart, your achy breaky heart. I'm gonna attempt to break his heart with my song. So same
I like
thing,
it.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 13.
That does not make it. You're
Cool.
gonna take 5d6 psychic damage. He took not a lot of fives. 6, 9, 14 psychic damage.
Okay. He's still up.
Yeah, that's sad. And then Kenny will he'll use his bonus action to Bardic Inspire Jonathan, but he'll just do the same. He'll just do the same. I got friends in wild phases where the bears and wolves howl and chase my enemies away. That he's done before because I can't write another one.
Sure. Jonathan, you're up.
Let's see. How does the guy in front of me look?
I mean, not great, but not like on the verge of death.
Wow, in spite of all the damage I've done to him, huh? All right.
You've only done like 45 points of damage.
To the minion, not the boss. So yeah, I would like to think that 45 points of damage on a minion would have him looking a little bit rocky, but okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hold Person. At level 3.
All right, what kind of save is this?
It is a wisdom save for him and the other guy. The two
One
non-Ben
closest
guys.
to you fails. Both of them fail.
Okay, they are both paralyzed.
Yeah, that's gonna suck for them. Jonas is going to attempt to hit one of the other two people, which means I think he has advantage. So he will hit.
Oh,
Okay. After they're hit, do they get like
No.
to make a saving throw? Cool.
Mm.
All right, that's the end of Jonas's turn.
Only
Carmen.
at the end of their turns they can make an attempt.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna punch this Ben agent a couple more times.
Yeah, you are.
17 and a 14
17 hits. 17 is his AC.
for 6 damage. Then I'm gonna do another key point and flurry of blows.
Okay.
$26 and a 14.
26 will hit. 14 still do not hit.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I move away from him again.
The two Ben agents are going, or sorry, the one Ben agent. Josh, your thing, does he get to make saves for that?
Which one?
The one where he's not allowed to go more than 30 feet away from you.
Uh,
Your channel divinity.
Channel Divinity. It just says must make a Wisdom saving throw, or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet away.
Then I think that means no.
Okay. Well, he cannot run away. So he is going to point at Jonathan. Jonathan, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to use my reaction to.
Okay.
Oh no, not a wisdom save. I'm so bad at those. 27?
Okay. Nothing happens. Go for it.
Nat 1.
Okay. The other two guys on their turn are going to just try to break free. One of them will break free. The other one will not.
Which one?
The one closer to Jonas breaks free.
So not the one with fairy fire.
Not the one with fairy fire. Richard, you're up.
I'm going to go ahead attack the Ben agent.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack the Ben agent. The first time is a 26.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Oh, okay. 9.
That kills him. How do you want to do this?
There you go.
So I take my sunblade and I want to chop off his head.
Yeah, you do. And as his head leaves his body, the illusion that was kind of masking his form fades, and it's a drow male,
Of course it is.
because that's how today is going.
Hey guys,
Good.
I was right.
Sarah.
I feel kind of sad not being the one able to kill him. So I'm just gonna
Oh,
turn in
Maya,
a little.
I'm sorry, can I interrupt for a sec? Because I just found a thing
Yeah.
I was looking for. Did anybody hit one of the paralyzed agents?
No,
I
don't think-
I thought Jonas did when he attacked with advantage. No,
Oh, he did. He did.
because it's an
Yes.
automatic critical if they're paralyzed.
Ah, well then I will roll some more hit damage for them.
Yes, and then Sarah can continue.
Okay, continue your turn.
So yeah, I'm gonna just turn in a little pirouette and I'm gonna attempt to melee attack the one that is not paralyzed.
Okay.
That's 15.
Okay, that'll miss.
Okay, and I'm gonna attempt to crossbow attack the one that is paralyzed. So it's with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 26.
Okay, that
So
Now,
it's
It's a
so
critical
it's
only if you're within 5 feet of him.
damn it. Okay. But I still do sneak attack on him.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's a lot of one.
Oh,
11.
okay. Kenny.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue to mock the one. I'm gonna mock the one that's not paralyzed, and tell him that you're the little minion that couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Where's a d20? There's a d20. He makes it.
And nothing happens. And then
Cool.
yeah, I think that's it for Kenny.
Okay, Jonathan.
I am going to cast Primal Savagery, which is a cantrip, on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to Acid Fingers the paralyzed guy.
Yes, you are going to acid fingers the paralyzed guy.
And I'm going to write "You've been bad" into his chest.
That seems like a lot more effort for 6 seconds than probably possible.
Yeah, okay, I'll just slash him then.
All right, that seems
It's-
more reasonable.
I feel like an 18,
Did you hit?
I feel like an 18 is probably going to hit him.
18 does hit. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So that is a critical.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be 21 points of acid damage.
Okay. Jonas's turn. Gonna do an attack, and he's gonna roll a natural 3, so he misses. Carmen, you're up.
I'm gonna run over to the guy that has the fairy fire on him. He's still paralyzed, and I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Yeah, you are.
Do it.
So that's a 20 on the first attack.
Okay, that's an automatic crit.
And a 24 on the second.
That'll also hit, and both of them will count as criticals.
First attack does 13 damage.
Okay.
Second attack does 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to flurry of blows.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay.
$22 on the second one.
All of those will hit, and then there's still criticals.
$14 for the first one.
Okay.
And 10 for the second.
He's looking pretty rough.
I'll move away. I'll move away just in case.
All right. The one that is not paralyzed is going to cast darkness over Jonathan and the one who's paralyzed.
Does that get me as well?
Yes, that'll get you, Jonathan, and the one that's paralyzed.
And me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a 15-foot radius, but everyone else is okay. Richard, it's your turn.
Can I go up to
Oh,
the
wait,
guy?
the other one's gonna try to make a wisdom saving throw, and he's gonna fail.
Can I go up to the one that isn't paralyzed?
Yes,
and hit him.
go for it.
And this one, I'm gonna do a bonus action in Searing Smite at second level.
You can. I think you can wait until you hit.
You can.
Okay.
Not
So-
for if it's a bonus action. If it's a spell, like Searing Smite is, you have to do it before you hit because it's a spell, as opposed for Divine Smite, which you can do once you hit.
Okay. Well then, yes, you cast Searing Smite before.
My
But,
PvP Paladin experience comes in hand.
Thank you, Kenny.
But it does last a minute until, but it does last a minute or until I hit it.
Yes.
And
Okay.
this one is a 22, I think.
That'll hit. Yeah.
So that does first off, he has to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Just let me know.
He gets. He's not gonna make it. It's an 11.
So now he is on fire, and
Okay.
every time on his turn, he can try and make a con save to put out the fire or take another d6 fire.
Okay. How much damage does he take?
He takes 18 damage.
Okay.
And is the darkness still up?
Let's check. Yes, the darkness is still up.
I get another attack.
You do get another attack, so maybe you should use it.
Yeah, and I'll just do that, which is not going to hit, because that is a 10.
That is going to miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Sarah.
Yes. Okay, so what does darkness do exactly?
So you are
Blind. Disadvantage.
blind.
Okay.
But if we have advantage against him because he's prone, it evens out.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you just roll a regular roll. You don't have to worry about advantage or disadvantage.
Okay.
And he's still paralyzed, which means a hit will still crit, which means you probably want to put your sneak attack, if you're close enough on the melee.
Am I close enough?
Yeah, you're close enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna try both attack on the one that is paralyzed.
Okay. Yeah.
So, first with my melee attack is 19.
That will hit.
Okay, all right.
Roll damage for me.
Okay. It's a crit, so it's
Yeah.
automatically. Okay. So, 13.
Okay.
And the other one is with the crossbow.
Mhm.
It's got. It's 23.
Okay, that'll hit.
So with sneak attack.
Mhm.
And 4, 7, 12.
Okay. Kenny.
Okay. Kenny is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the one in the dark, just at first level. He doesn't need to see to be able to do this to them. He just needs to. The guy just needs to be able to hear Kenny.
Yeah. That fell off the little thingy. Wisdom save?
Yes.
He is going to make it.
All right. So he'll still take
19.
He'll still take half damage.
Okay.
So he's going to take a total of 3 damage. That's already halved.
He had 2 hit points
Yay!
left.
Yes! Kenny killed someone.
But you don't know if he's dead or not because
I
it's
don't
really
know.
dark in there.
And he's paralyzed, so he didn't fall over.
He didn't fall over, so no one really knows if he's dead or not. Because there's really no change.
We're just gonna continue beating this corpse.
There's no discernible difference. There's no discernible change in him, which is fun. Jonathan, you're in the dark.
No, I'm not. Dispel magic.
Okay, you're not in the dark anymore.
And actually, since Hold Person is a mental spell, since he has no mind anymore, he would just drop to the ground.
Okay, well, I kind of thought it was funnier the other way, but
I
fine.
did too, but I realized I couldn't justify it, so I will release Hold Person since the only person being held
After
is
you die, you have 7 minutes of brain activity. So
Okay, then
for
I'll keep
7 minutes.
Then he's going to be paralyzed for another 45 seconds or so.
Got it. Okay. Until you drop it, if you.
Right, I'm not going to drop it right now. No reason to.
See, I can justify things.
And I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm here for you.
Well, you're there, but still.
Yeah. I'm in the same. I would be in the same house with you if our internet could support 3 people streaming at
It
once.
is true.
These are all good things. All right. Are you doing anything else with your turn or no?
I don't believe I can do anything else.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure my only bonus actions Oh, hang on a sec. Let me see. I might be able to do a bonus action. Alright, you know what? For the hell of it, because it's not a concentration spell, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
Sure.
Because
On what?
I can. On my quarterstaff.
Right.
That's the only thing I can cast it on.
Okay. Jonas is gonna go, and he's gonna roll a natural 8 and miss. Carmen.
All right, I'll run over to the last guy and attempt to punch him. Uh, 19
That'll hit. Yes.
and a 15.
That'll miss.
So 9 damage on that one, and I will use another key point and flurry of blows.
Okay.
Well, that's a natural 1
That will not hit.
and a 23.
That will hit.
And that's 7 points of damage, and then I will disengage
Woohoo!
from
Big
him.
7. Okay. It's his turn. He's going to attack. I feel like Jonas.
First things first, make his con save.
Con save.
Yeah,
Because he's
if
on
he-
fire.
Right. He's on fire.
Unless he wants to take an action and put out the fire.
He'll take his action and put out the fire. I'm gonna say at this point, I think that's worth it for him.
Like stop, drop, and roll kind of a deal.
Yeah, he'll pat out the fire.
No, actually, stop, drop, and roll, and just stay down for us.
I was gonna say, but he takes the 6 points of fire damage at the beginning of the turn, correct?
Well, a d6, and that's only if he makes it. He has to. make his Constitution save.
Oh, okay. Well, he failed his con save, so he takes 6 points of fire damage, and then he's gonna put
1d6. So just
Yeah, well, I rolled a 6 on the 1d6.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's gonna put out the fire, and then does he have any bonus actions? No. Okay. Well, that's his turn. Richard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him.
Okay.
The first one is a 13,
Mm-hmm.
so that'll probably not hit.
That'll miss.
And then the second one is a 25.
That will hit.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a Divine Smite on.
Okay.
Which isn't. Which will do 22 points.
Okay. That's pretty good. Sarah.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back to the one that is still alive and melee attack first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do my sneak attack on that one
Okay.
to try and kill it fast
Okay.
if I can. It's 18.
Okay, that'll hit.
So 11. 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second one with just the crossbow.
Mhm.
It's more than 18. I don't want to count.
Okay. Yeah.
It's 17 on the dice, so
Okay, that'll hit.
it's 10 points of damage.
Okay. Kenny. He's looking pretty rough now.
Okay. And he's gonna do something he's never done before, and he's gonna still has his longsword out. He decides he's gonna grip it with 2 hands and attempt just to slash at this guy with his longsword because he wants to impress Richard. So he's gonna try to melee attack this guy. So we'll see how well this goes.
Sure. This can't go wrong.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
For oh god. Nice. Max damage 11.
Woo!
And Kenny's
Okay.
feeling proud of himself because he doesn't actually get to use his longsword very often.
Yeah, and he feels pretty cool and very macho. Jonathan.
All right. Let us. The shillelagh's really not going to do that much damage, so I think instead I'm going to opt for Primal Savagery and go for Acid Fingers again.
Love acid fingers.
Because that's kind of my thing. Zuki goes Cockroach, I go Acid Fingers. You know, we all have our thing. I am going to use my inspiration from Kenny.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is going to change it from a 15 to a 19.
That's good because its AC is 16.
So thank you, Kenny.
Glad you're using it.
And I am going to do 2d10 worth of 15 points of acid damage.
Real. Jonas is going to go.
Seriously? You said he's looking really rough, and 26 points is not enough to take out someone looking really rough?
Jonas is going to go and roll a natural 19, and because he only has 1 hit point left, that is
fuck's
going
sake.
to kill him.
You suck, okay? You suck. Having the person not here get the kill.
Yeah. That stinks of me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's actually really funny.
You are a garbage person. I just want you to know that.
Well, you hurt my feelings. And with that, the last drow falls.
I'll turn to Richard and say, "You got played."
A little bit, yeah.
I'm just gonna you know when you sing but not really sing? Like just make noise with your mouth? I don't know the word.
Hum?
Yeah, like that, but the song Untouched by the Veronicas.
Okay, so
Because I didn't got hit one time on that
Okay.
fight.
so you're gonna hum untouched. Got it. What are you guys gonna? You've got 3 dead bodies.
Oh,
You're in another theater.
I think the first thing we're gonna do is look through the Ben agent, see. First of all, find out who he is. I assume he'd have a business card or something.
Yeah, you don't even need to look though. Josh recognizes him as Agent Black.
Oh, that's cute. The
Red and black.
The drow is Agent Black.
Come on, it's a little on the nose.
I was gonna say a little on the nose, don't you think? How does Carmen look right now?
Carmen's all right. Hurt, but not dying.
Is it worth me using my a level 2 heal on her?
Don't worry about it. I'll lay on hands.
Sorry, you broke up. What?
I'll lay on hands. So I'll use my healing ability with, paladin healing ability.
How many points are you giving her?
I'll do 15.
Okay.
Doing great now.
Yeah, and
so I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here real quick. Ben, Agent Black planted that. He said he planted that file for me, right?
Yeah, he did.
And I had that file before I was I transported her. Released her.
On your way to transport her or to pick her up, you got a couple of files. You got files on kind of everyone here, very precursory files, just that they're people of interest in cases. You got something about like the 8 artifacts that you were searching that were in their possession, and then a few more, and then you got a separate file that said like these are also artifacts of note in this case, and that was kind of what led you to the Lincoln Theater, was that second file.
Okay. So then let's get out of here. That gives me the information I think I need. Let's skedaddle.
May I suggest we do something with the bodies?
Yeah, that's what I.
We should also probably clean up the blood.
Sure. Sounds good. Let's do that.
You're the Ben agent. You're the one who's supposed to clean up. So.
All right. Cool. I'll.
Anybody own a bag of holding?
Does it even have a bag of holding?
I do not.
Nope. Well, we could take them somewhere. I can make some fog. We can bury them.
Can I use my Nope, because I already did.
You already did what?
I was gonna see if I could just like burn them to ash.
I was gonna say you could burn. I was gonna say they're susceptible to sunlight. So if you held your sunblade up, it would take a little bit, but you could probably turn them into ash. If you
Cool, I'll do that. I'll turn them to ash with my sunblade.
But that's gonna take like 10 minutes.
I'll start on that while we start brainstorming other ideas.
Well, first of all, I would say check him to see in case there's anything of interest on him. Anything that might lead us to where we should be going to next.
Well, I know of the other things like this. The second file was the one with like other possible artifacts, right? But I know where the regular artifacts are, right?
So the 8 artifacts that like
We know where those are.
Those are, I know where they are.
That's not a problem.
Oh, those are in. Oh,
those are in there, like you were tracking them because they had stolen those 8 artifacts. Then
God.
there was a separate file with 3 other artifacts that were in other places, but you're beginning to think that those 3 artifacts might not actually exist.
Yeah. So
I'm-
I'm gonna.
Should someone go keep watch while we wait for him to burn the bodies?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was
I'll
about.
go.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say I could go, but you know.
Then
How
I will
observant
try-
is Carmen?
Observant enough to want to get away from Kenny.
Right, but in terms of being a lookout, how is Carmen?
Last time Carmen was a lookout, she got.
Yeah.
Oh, too soon, too soon.
He's not
I see how
wrong.
it is. I see how that had nothing to do with being a lookout. That had to do with being ambushed. She's okay.
Yeah, all right.
She's probably not the best.
I'm gonna go ahead and search the bodies before I burn them.
If Jonathan wants to go, he can go.
I'll go.
Kenny will spend time cleaning up the blood, fixing up the place if anything was broken in the process, mending it together, all that good stuff.
Okay, Jonathan goes to be on lookout. Everyone else cleans up. I was gonna say between like I was gonna say Jonas also takes out his flame sword and starts to just kind of help you burn people to ash, which accelerates it.
Let me know if I need to make any perception or anything.
Um,
Do they have anything?
let me finish with them inside, and then
Okay.
I'll have you roll.
Can I try and search the room they were in before to see if they had documents or anything of interest in the room? Not on them, but in the room.
Yeah, go for it. Roll investigation.
Mhm.
I would say, Richard, I know you have pretty good investigation, but you're too tied up burning bodies.
22.
22. This is like pretty empty. It's very empty. Other than the 3 bodies. However, you do find a sending stone.
I don't know what that is.
So basically, it's like a magical version of a walkie-talkie.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Richard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that belongs to like you or something.
Is that one of like the Ben agent type?
It's not a Ben one. It's not Ben issued.
Okay, so then it's just a regular old send.
Yes.
Yes, then I'll tell her. It's not. It doesn't necessarily belong to me. It's just something that might be useful. So you can keep it, hold on to it if you want, or I'll take it if you want.
And I put it in my bag.
Well,
Okay.
if they like walkie-talkies, do you have a stone, not like it's not the pair?
I was gonna say it's just one side of the pair.
Didn't we got another one while we were searching for in the when Jonathan was searching in the uh um
I do not remember you getting another one.
okay. It might be my brain messing with me.
It might be my brain missing. uh, so you guys take another 5-10 minutes to finish up. Jonathan, give me a perception check outside.
15.
15. Uh, you hear something coming.
I hear something coming. Okay.
And before it like fully registers, a hood goes over your head. And iron bands wrap around the rest of your body.
Can I shout?
A
as
voice. Yeah, you can shout.
I'll shout, "Incoming! We've got trouble."
And then a voice will say, "That's enough from you." And you will dimension door away. And that is where we will leave off this episode. Jonathan will actually be taking a brief leave of absence from this show for a few weeks, and in his place, Richard will be playing for just a little bit. And Bride, do you want to say why you're taking a leave of absence?
Absolutely. I am going to be starting up our one shots and training producers so that we can get our one shots going. So the next one shot will not be next Friday, but 2 Fridays after that. So August 10th, I believe, is the date. We're going to be putting up a poll to see what game people want to play. It's either going to be Classic 5th Edition, Modern 5th Edition, and I do have an idea planned for that already. Star Wars or Tales from the Loop. Those are the possible games that we could be playing on August 10th. I just need to get a feel for what people are interested in, and then we will be recruiting 5 players for that. It's not a first come, first serve thing. I'm going to try and balance out a party with player abilities and skills and such.
Okay. We're really excited to be starting to bring one shots in. We're taking that next step. We'll be posting some stuff in the common room. If you're interested in playing or DMing or a one shot or any of our games, please join our Discord and become a part of our community. Just a reminder that tomorrow we're going to be having Drunken Dread, and Saturday we're going to be having the Chosen Family Ask
You mean
Me Anything.
Sunday?
So,
Sunday's the AMA.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I said. We'll go around everyone for, last thoughts. Josh, welcome. Any last thoughts?
No.
Beautiful.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Fire hack.
I don't know if anybody knows this, but Carmen's really pissed.
Yeah.
I have written in my notes now, Jonathan is in deep shit. Last time it was Carmen, now it's Jonathan.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Kenny.
We really need to stop being kidnapped. This is a theme that's not.
It's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
And Dad.
I'm looking forward to getting those one shots going. I will miss the Kenny Carmen banter, but I'm looking forward to expanding our repertoire on channel.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We love you all. Keep on having fun and playing games for us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Chat room?
Bye. Chat room. Chat room it up.